Yo, what up, y'all? This is me, Trayvon Jones, Conscious Talk Channel. Do me a favor, press that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed to my channel, and leave a comment in the comment section. I want to give a shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you for pressing that subscribe button and giving me a chance at subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. I wanted to talk about American women. Now, when I'm saying American women, I'm talking about black women because I'm so-called black, so I'm speaking of my group. But with that being said, I've been online and I've been listening to a lot of American women, American black women in particular, and they're giving their commentary and they're saying things like they don't think black men have the mental stability to be able to handle a woman who makes more money than them. Now, a lot of women like to use shaming tactics. A lot of women like to say that, well, I make more money than my dude, so he feels some kind of way about that, or he's insecure, and all these type of shaming tactics that a lot of women like to use when they make more money than their men. First of all, a lot of these women are doing jobs that does not require physical strength at all. It doesn't require, them to lift things and to do things. It doesn't require all of that. That's number one. And number two, it's not that a man can't deal with a woman making more money than him. Now, because we know how women are, I think men should make more money than women. I think men should make more money than most women because most women are just stupid when they make more money than men. But a lot of women like to use shaming tactics. A lot of women like to use shame to try to get their man to what they would consider do better, make more money, go to school, go do something to make more money, because that's every woman's, goal is for their man to make more money than them, because they don't want to spend their money, especially on a man. They'll spend all their money for themselves. They'll have a girls trip. They'll all go out to go eat at the Cheesecake Factory together, and they'll spend their money together. But when it comes to a man, they want that man to take care of them. And men have always known that women were gold diggers throughout the history of time. But a lot of men didn't mind spending their money on a woman or to get a certain type of woman because these women, had value. They were virgins. They knew how to treat a man. They were raised to treat men properly. So even though they were raised to find a man, the best suitor who was going to take care of them financially and, and give them stability, it was worth it because of what you were going to get as a man when you had a good, decent, wholesome woman. But today you don't get good, decent, wholesome women. You get nasty, overly sexualized wildebeests of women who are disgusting. Their pussies are all wore the fuck out before you even talk about marriage. Are you kidding? You're not marriage material. Half of these bitches today ain't marriage material at all. Their holes are wide open. Their pussies look like open wounds. Why would any man in their right mind want to marry a woman who is just slutted out, or will go give Tyrone free pussy while they're telling you better not take them to the Cheesecake Factory? See, it's the shaming tactics that a lot of women like to use to down men, put them down. And that's what men are not going to tolerate and what they're not going to take. You're not going to belittle me or belittle this man because you think you make more money than him, and shaming is just the only way to go in your book because you're concerned about what other women are thinking, what your friends are thinking, what your family is thinking. You are the ones that think like that. So that's what men don't like. Men don't like women that are going to be shameful, shaming, using shaming tactics. That's what men don't like. A man doesn't have a problem with a woman making more money than him. A decent man, a real man wouldn't have a problem with a woman, you know, doing, what she loves to do and she's making money. A man still wants a feminine woman, regardless if you making money or not. A man still wants a woman who's going to cater to him. But what we realize is when a lot of times when women are making all this money, you can't tell them nothing. They're gonna treat you a certain way. They're gonna feel like they can just boss you around. They can talk crazy to you, talk to you any kind of way, treat you any kind of way. And this is what a lot of men are just saying, well, it's not even worth it. So a lot of these women that are dating men that they consider are beneath them, well, there you have it. A lot of men, after a while, will say, you know what, I don't want to date you. I don't like your attitude. I don't like the way you think you're going to continue to be treating me and talking to me, and instead of building me up, you're just constantly bullying and just constantly attacking. And this is what a lot of American black women do today. They will walk right past you and ignore you. They will just be totally disrespectful to you. So why would any man in their right mind get with an American woman today? What would be the purpose? When you see her ass, and she over here and she don't look like she don't want to smile, she don't want to talk, don't talk to her. Keep on walking. Don't even get into no conversation with a motherfucker like that. Don't even get into no relationship with a person like that who does not respect you. But I'm so sick and tired of hearing these women continuously shaming black men, saying that, black men can't deal with a woman making more money than them, when that is not true at all. It's your attitude and the way you think. See, men need to start treating women the way women treat men. And I'm going to tell you, like, right now, it's a 50-50 thing for me. Period and point blank. I don't care if I am making more money than you. And usually I make more money, than, the woman. You know what I'm saying? That's usually, what happens. But no, you're going to pay your own way. If I do bump my head and actually get into a relationship, you're going to pay your own way. I'm not paying nothing. When I want to do something nice for you, I'll do something nice for you. When I want to spend money on you, I'll spend money on you. When I want to treat you, to something, I will do that. And I have no problems with doing that. But in today's society, because women act the way that they act, I can't see myself taking care of no woman like that. That's crazy than a motherfucker. Now, if you go overseas and you get a feminine woman who wants to cater to you, not be a slave to you or for you, but wants to treat you correctly, I wouldn't have a problem with taking care of a woman like that. I wouldn't have a problem with financially taking care of a woman who sees the value in me and wants to take care of me the way that she can take care of me. I would take care of a woman like that. But if you feel like we equal and you can't do this and you can't cook for me and you can't wash my clothes and you got an attitude and I ain't your mama, all that type of shit, I can respect that, But the reality is, I ain't buying your shit. I ain't doing no extra shit for you. So it ain't even no point in us even getting together, because I can't see being a flunky for a woman who's not a virgin, already got a bad attitude, think a man's supposed to be making all this extra money and supposed to just be uplifting them, taking them, to the best restaurants and out to eat and all this kind of carrying on, when all they're doing is bringing themselves to the table, because they are the table. Yeah. Nah, them days are over with. Fellas are not dealing with that foolishness anymore. Divorce rates are high, but I want divorce rates to stop, because I want black men to just stop getting married in America. Stop getting married to these ungrateful ass women who are feminists, who are man haters, who hate black men with the passion. You know, every time I talk to a married woman or you know, a woman who's married, you know, they never say anything positive about their husband at all. They don't never have anything positive to say about their husband. And I realize that. Why would you want to invest in a woman like that? They can't say anything positive about you at all. Just look down at you. And then you have the nerve to make less money than her too. And all she gonna do is just belittle you. And then turn around and tell the world on social media that you have low self-esteem, that you're insecure, that she makes more money than you. When no, it's your attitude. It's your fucking attitude that the man don't like. It has nothing to do with you making more money. That's wonderful if you're making more money. Because a man realizes that it ain't his money. He can make his own damn money. But then you can make your own money too. And I'm encouraging that. Women need to be making their own money. But a lot of these women are realizing it's hard out there in these streets. It's hard out here in these streets. And I'm seeing a lot of evictions. I'm seeing a lot of women go through evictions right now. These strong, independent ass women, they are losing their places left and right. When if we just did it the right way and got together the way we're supposed to, it would be a lot easier for all of us. Because we're having this challenge right now because you have black women want to follow white women and everybody else instead of following their black man. This is what we get. We get women online saying that men are insecure because the woman is making more money than them and they don't know how to handle it or don't know how to deal with it. Ladies, it's your fucked up attitudes that men can't handle and can't deal with. It's your total disrespect. It's the way when he's telling you something serious and you over here laughing like it's funny. It's you treating this man being like a boy. It's you being disrespectful and not regarding what this man says or how he feels. You know, it's the disregard that a lot of you women give, that you give to black men. And black men are just over it. There was a time that, you know, we had the dear mamas and we had all these, you know, black men talking about dear mama, my mama, mama, mama. That shit is over with. Dear mama is over with because we're seeing what you women are and how y'all are and how you treat black men. And you think your sons don't see how you treat black men? And they're black and they're going to be a black man themselves. They see you. They see you. And with social media now, these young boys have access to things that the generations before just didn't have access to. You know, if they had an uncle, if they had a, you know, older gentleman that could tell them the ropes, that was beautiful. But now the internet is your friend. You know what I'm saying? You can get the information out to these younger generation brothers, young men. And they can see, and plus they can put two and two together and see for themselves how their mamas, how their aunties act and treat black men. And it ain't right. And they're seeing this. Even these little girls are seeing it. They're even witnessing it and seeing it firsthand. So the shaming has got to stop, y'all. I mean, it's the shaming for me. You know what I'm saying? You just shaming men, you know, and thinking that is supposed to get men in line. See, this is why the whole passport thing, came into play, because women were just constantly online shaming men. Y'all need to do better, do better, do better. Well, black men did do better. They went and applied for, you know, to go get their passports. And the reality is that, you know, a lot of men are you know, they're not going to really be able to afford this. Like, you know, they're not going to be able to do it. You know what I mean? They're not going to be able to just, you know, keep traveling back and forth and all that kind of stuff. But the idea is for you to be able to leave this country, leave your comfort zone, so you can see for yourself that there are other options, and then make a decision from there. And then once you go outside and you see how you get treated so much better than by your own women and over here in America, so much more. Why the fuck would you ever want to deal with one of these American bitches ever again? Why the fuck would you ever want to do it? And then you'll think, why the fuck did I even settle for this shit in the first place? I act like I didn't even know my worth. I'm a good man. Most of these black men are good men. And they're settling for these trashy ass bitches with all these babies and baggage and mental problems and shit like that. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it. You don't have to put up with that. You don't have to deal with that. And you shouldn't have to deal with that, fellas. You shouldn't have to deal with some woman telling you, well, you're just jealous of me, and you just can't handle a strong black woman. You can't handle a woman who's making more money. I don't care how much money you make, sweetheart. I don't care how much money you make. Are you gonna pay some of these bills? So you think you're supposed to just save all your money, make more money than me, save all your money, while I spend all mine? Those days are over for American women. Y'all gonna either be by yourselves, y'all gonna get together, you women are gonna get together and be lesbians and raise your children together, or you're gonna be asked out. Or you're gonna have to settle for a man that you passed up many times. But even some of these men that you have passed up many times, they're realizing they can do better. And that's what really got a lot of you black women pissed. Because these black men are realizing, I don't have to settle for this. I don't have to settle for this. Yeah, I'm fat. Yeah, I'm a little out of shape. And yeah, I'm this, I'm that. But I still got this fine, Filipina or Latina woman, over here thinking I'm the shit. Even with my little belly. She thinks I'm the shit, and she got a nice body. But the bitches I can get in America, they fat, out of shape, don't even want to work out. They want to go get a Brazilian butt lift. Why they got the Brazilian hair in their head. They don't want to do nothing natural. That's fucking whack, y'all. That's whack. And why should you have to deal with that and settle for that, black man? You don't have to put up with that. So while women are constantly shaming, black women, y'all need to start shaming these women. We need to bring back shame and start shaming these women. All that, sticking together bullshit. And, well, I ain't like that, but she is, but yet you still supporting that ratchetness. You better start separating yourselves from that, ladies. You better start separating yourselves. Because it ain't a good look, and it's not looking good for you American women. You American black women in particular. So y'all can continue with the shaming, but brothers, I'm glad that you are finally waking up and you're seeing these ratchet ass women for who they are and what they are. And we have to break this American custom of child support. We got to break all this alimony, because the courts are just making too much money off of men's misery. The courts are making way too much money off of a black man's misery, a man's misery in America, and they got to stop. We can stop this bullshit by simply not impregnating these bitches, not marrying these bitches. The marriage rate has gone down. There ain't no bridal shops like it used to be. I don't see no wedding dresses, no tuxedos, shops. I don't see that like that no more. They used to have a bunch of engagement ring shops where you can just, that was the thing. You don't see that like that anymore. When I was growing up as a child, I used to see a wedding at least once a week at the park. I would go to the park. My brother and I used to go to the park to go play, and it was always a wedding going on. Always. It ain't like that anymore. And rightfully so. And rightfully so. And I'm so glad that it's not like that anymore. Because this shit, we got to break this shit. Women are going to learn how to start treating men better, or you just going to get left behind. Because it's tons. There's more women than there are men in this world. They say that it's 7 women to 1 man. I think it's more, personally. You know, but it's time that we start bringing shaming back. And it's time that men say, what's wrong with me wanting a virgin? Why can't I have a virgin? Just because I'm 35 or 40, what, I can't have a 25-year-old beautiful woman? I can't get a 22-year-old beautiful woman? Because you got these old desperate bitches that ain't do shit with their lives and let all kind of niggas run all up in them and through them. Now they want your 40-year-old ass, the man who's making all this money now, coming into himself, to spend his money on some used goods. Get real. You bitches are delusional with that bullshit. Why would I take all this time to get myself together? Yeah, I'm 40 something now, and now I'm gonna go get another 40-year-old woman. Now, if that's my thing, oh cool. If that's your thing, cool. But most men ain't gonna do that. They gonna get a younger woman because they've earned it, and they're gonna come with less baggage and problems and babies and men attached to them. Y'all know this. You dumb bitches, y'all know this. But again, it's the shaming. Because you can't get it, so now I'm going to shame this man, and now he's a perv, and he's this, and he's a petty, and he's sexually, all these things. Pay attention to how sexual assault is going up. Y'all better leave these American women alone. Y'all better quit fucking with these American women. You know, but then we turn around and then all these women end up being deleted. And then first thing they want to do is get on social media. These black men are losing their mind. They're unstable and they're crazy. No, you are the crazy one. You thinking you can just mistreat a man, dog him out, do him any kind of way, and he ain't supposed to have no reaction. He ain't supposed to feel no kind of way. He's supposed to just stay solid and not react or feel some kind of way. Most people retaliate. Most people are vindictive. Most people are going to get you back when you do something to them. That's human nature. That's human nature. But we are in the business of just shaming men and making men, you know, well, don't do anything and don't say anything. Now, I'm not an advocate for, you know, abusing people. You know, women. I'm an advocate for leaving American women alone. I'm a big advocate for leaving American black women alone. Stop talking to them. Just leave them alone. Deal with them accordingly, but leave them alone. You know, don't work with them like that. Stay away from them. Stay away from them. Period and point blank. Do me a favor. I want you guys to press that thumbs up, and leave a comment in the comment section. If you're not subscribed to my channel, press that subscribe button, y'all. And I will see you all on the next video. Peace out.